Hey y'all, so welcome back to my channel. I have missed filming, but I have just felt like uninspired. Like I feel like I've made so many like dental assisting, orthodontic assisting videos that I'm just like, what else is there left to say? I would really love to know if y'all have like any recommendations or any like things that y'all want to see, that y'all want me to film that has to do with dental assisting or dental assisting school or anything like that. You can leave those down in the comments below and I will make videos for you. I really do want to make a video about how I studied while I was in dental assisting school, because it worked very well for me, and I know everybody studies differently, but I think it could be helpful and it could maybe be something that you never thought about, or not a certain way that you thought about to study. Yeah, let me know if you want to see a video about me sharing my tips and how I got through school. I got straight A's the whole time I was in dental assisting school, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I honestly, I worked very hard, so like that's why it's like if you work very hard, you can get straight A's. It's not bragging, it's just like you worked hard and you succeeded. So yeah, and I was inducted into the Technical National Honor Society, so if you want to know my tips and tricks and how I did it, I can definitely make a video. Just leave it down below if you want me to make it. But let's just get into the meat and potatoes of this video. So this video is going to be about side hustles. As I've stated before in other videos, I don't make very much as a dental assistant. I make $15 an hour. And considering I work at an orthodontic office, right now until summertime, I work 2.5 days a week. When I go back to summertime, it'll be full-time 3 days, not full-time, but it'll be 3 full days. So it'll roughly be like 30 hours a week, which is for me is a lot more realistic when it comes to income. I can survive a lot better off 3 full days than 2.5 days. Sometimes not even 2.5 days, maybe like 2 days and 1 hour because I'm come in and pour up a model or something. So money has been kind of tight, like honestly, straight up, that's me just being honest, but I kind of just adjust the way I live for when I'm working less. And that's why side hustles have been really important to me, and me still being able to enjoy my time off and kind of like work when I want to. Because if I wanted to get a second job while I was doing the orthodontic assisting, I would probably have to give up my weekends and maybe never, me and my boyfriend could be on two completely different schedules, and like that's like not what I want. Like I want us to be able to spend time together, and that's not something that I'm like willing to compromise on right now. So instead of getting another job, I just do side hustles. I wanted to just give y'all some ideas if y'all are looking into doing a side hustle for what I've done, and like friends that I know what they do and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so the first side hustles I wanted to talk about are apps, and like this is like, I feel like as simple as it gets, because like everything's pretty much done for you, I feel like. So everyone's heard of the app, Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub, stuff like that. Driving for these companies and these apps is so simple. I drive for Postmates, so whenever I feel like it, I usually do it around lunchtime during the day, and like during the week I'll sometimes do like 2 or 3 runs for like around dinner time, and I can make an extra $200 a week, which is really comes in handy. Yeah, you just download the apps, you apply to become a driver, and you literally just drive when you want to. That's what's so nice, and I totally recommend this to like any students or anyone that has hours like I do. It is the best. Okay, 2 other apps that I totally like recommend that I have done and that I do currently. Care.com, they have an app, and I was a nanny for a while. I would still even consider doing like date night babysitting now, just on my terms, like whenever days I feel like it, I just go on and look, and if there's any like people that I'm interested in, just babysit for them and have some extra money. The other one is WAG. So this is dog walking. I do this all the time. I love WAG. I love it. There's also Rover, which is pretty much similar. There's like dog walking, dog boarding, and dog sitting. So dog sitting would be you going to their house. Dog boarding would be the dog coming to your house. And then dog walking would obviously just be like taking the dog for a walk in the middle of the day or something. And this is so much fun, especially if you love dogs. Like, I really enjoy this, and I'm glad that it's something that I started doing, because not only do I make some extra money, it also makes me really happy going to see these dogs and getting out in the sunshine and going for a walk. It's really nice. So another app I wanted to tell y'all about, none of this is sponsored by the way, this is just something that I recently just found out. So there's this app called I think it's called Other Source, and they basically like have a map, and like little pins pop up at all these locations, and you click on like locations near you, and you literally go to grocery stores and like take pictures for a company of like how their like product is being displayed and like how many of their product is up there, and like make sure you make all the labels forward facing. And I got $7 for doing this, and I know that sounds like nothing. It literally took me 7 minutes, and the grocery store that I went to, Winn-Dixie, is like 1.3 miles from my house. So I literally made like $7, $1 a minute for like nothing. Like it took no time at all, and it was so simple and so easy. And like there's like 3 or 4 other places around me, so like I could easily make like $40 in probably less than an hour. And like to me, that's awesome. Another side hustle that I've noticed a lot of people are doing right now is photography. So like if you are just a person who likes to take pictures, if you have a nice camera, like everyone wants their pictures taken nowadays, and everyone's willing to pay for it, to be honest. So whether it's weddings, babies, bridal pictures, like I don't even know, but everyone wants their pictures taken now, and everyone loves quick mini shoots, stuff like that. So like if you're a student, part-time, whatever, schedule 3 or 4, whatever, heck, you could schedule 2 sessions a day, charge $50 a session, and they could be like literally 30-minute sessions, and you could make $100. Like, come on now. Like for me, I'm off 2 to 3 days a week during the week. I mean, I need to get a camera. Like that's what I need to do. I really feel like, because you could literally make like $500 extra a week. Ugh, I'm talking myself into doing that. If I'm talking myself into it, y'all should do it too. Okay, another thing that I suggest doing, and I know a girl that I went to school with when I was in dental assisting school, she did this as her side hustle. She started running her church's social media, and they asked her, like they were starting to ask a little bit more of her. So she went up to them and was like, hey, like, can I do this on a part-time basis? So they started paying her $10 an hour. And so she would just work from home for an hour after school. So she would be like curating content, like, because she also was the photographer one who would like do mini shoots and stuff like that. So she would go to church on Sunday, like she goes to church there, and she would gather some content and stuff, and then throughout the week she would post and work on like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. And like, I mean, yeah, they only paid her $10 an hour, but like, I mean, I think her paychecks were like $200 a week. So it may have not been $10 an hour. I don't know if it was, I don't know exactly how it was broken down, but I know her paychecks were like $200 a week. And being a full-time student and like not having any other income, like that's huge. So she was bringing home $800 a month just by, you know, posting stuff on Facebook for her church, posting stuff on Instagram, taking pictures and like boomerangs and videos and putting it out to the public. So if you know any local businesses, I mean, I would suggest maybe offering it for free. Say like, you know, I'll give you this many hours a week and help you grow your social media. And if you see that it's increasing, like people coming into your store or people like buying things from you, like then we can talk about having a mutually beneficial relationship. Those are the best kinds, aren't they? Another app that I wanted to talk about, I kind of forgot about this one. It's called IViewIt. So it's basically an app that has like agreements with certain companies, and you can go to the app and like look through all of the places that they have that you can go to, and you just click on one and you go to these places and you take pictures of the place and you answer questions. So basically you take pictures of like, how is the landscaping? Is there debris? Is there trash? Is there building damage? How is the upkeep? So these are all pictures. You take pictures of all around the building. Usually they want 15 to 20 photos. And then like you just answer questions that they ask you, and like you make like $8, but honestly it also takes me less than like 30 minutes. So if you think about it, like you're getting paid $8 for 30 minutes of your time. And to me that's like pretty good, because that's like $16 an hour if you think about it, because 8 plus 8 for 30 minutes is like 16. So if you were, you know, in my head it's like splitting an hour and a half, and that's pretty good. But for me, I personally make in side hustles, I probably make an extra $200 to $300 a week, and that just depends on how much time I put into it. Like if I already have other stuff planned, then I don't do my side hustles. It's basically when I want to. And yeah, I think everyone should have a side hustle. I also think that if you're crafty or have like any inkling of artistic ability, which is not me, but I wish I did because I have a seashell obsession and I wish I literally knew what to do with them, but I have like millions of them from Sanibel and I don't know what to do with them. And I wish that I was crafty and could think of something, but I have the patience of a 5-year-old. So sitting down and doing anything crafty is just, I can't do it. It stinks. I really wish I could, but I stink at crafts. But if you do, literally Etsy, heck, you could just create your own Instagram page and sell your stuff on Instagram. Like that is so in right now and people are just snatching up stuff. People want it. You make it, people want to buy it. So yeah, I hope this video wasn't like too all over the place and I hope it gave you some ideas. If you have any questions about side hustles or have any questions about like apps and like things that I specifically talked about, you can leave it down below. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to tell me what you want to see down below. I will make whatever you want because I love you guys and we're almost to 700 subscribers. Like, who am I? Like, what is this? Are y'all 700 friends? I freaking love you guys. All right, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.